Okay, Aquarius, we're going to try this. Been trying to get out, but hopefully you can hear me fine. I'm not too loud. If I am, then turn down your, your speakers, your phone, whatever. Yeah, your energies are kind of like, I just feel like you're flowing. You're going with the flow. But you're also having to keep yourself guarded from speaking your true feelings. It's like, it could be due around the holidays. Maybe you're shopping with somebody and you're not in agreement with, like, the decorations or the way that they're wanting to do things. It's just something you're trying to keep yourself guarded from saying anything about. It's like you're trying to act like you're not paying attention to what's really irritating you. But in reality is you can't keep yourself from seeing it, but you're trying to keep yourself from acting upon it, okay? Taking any action to what's going on around you. And let me go ahead and get the Palo Santo out of here. I've saged, invoked already your cards. And I don't have a lot of themed Christmas cards, but, I started working on my Halloween deck and then things went kind of awry, so, didn't get to kind of do too many of them. We'll go ahead and do some Palo Santo. Here, let's sage you off as well too. Okay, and let's see. Now, let's get started. Again, I told you what I felt. Your energies are kind of just, you're going with the flow. It's the holiday season. You can have your social times, and you're more social Aquarius than what like I am. I'm Scorpio, so I'm not really like into social gatherings and stuff like that too much, but I can get through them. Yeah, you need to not keep anything that you want to say in, because you're being supported right now, but you need to keep a really good eye on your health. And actually it could be your mental health, because you are kind of up in your head over a situation that's going on, or has went on, because I kind of like to take your temperature check. Where are we at? Okay, no, I don't like the way that camera's hitting at all. Okay, let me try to straighten you out a bit there, Aquarius. I do not like the way that's hitting. There we go. We hitting a little bit better, okay? This will all get straightened up sooner than later, hopefully. So yeah, just keep an eye up on your health. You need to go ahead and say what you need to say. Just, do it in use diplomacy with it, because you can't hold things in. There's just something that you see that you're not saying anything about, okay? Yeah, because you see things differently than others see things, and you do, Aquarius, you really do. So yeah, again, I feel like that this is your energies. This feels like past. You're just basically need to keep your eye on your health in the past, because you were seeing things differently. You weren't wanting to say anything about it. You were just wanting to, pretend like you didn't see it and keep yourself guarded from hurting anybody's feelings or causing any kind of uproar or ruckus within the situation, because you have been keeping yourself still pretty much guarded. You've just been listening to any spiritual messages that's been coming through to you, because I feel like that you're you're homebound right now. You're basically not, again, you're just going with the flow. You're not getting into parties yourself right now or anything like that. Yeah, you're definitely not. Okay, let me see. Yeah, because you feel like you're definitely being divinely led and guided towards something, and we'll see. This is the King Solomon Tarot. Yeah, definitely. The outcome could possibly be that you're overlooking someone that's right in front of you. Someone you see success with. Okay. Let me see what you've got to do. Basically, you know, anything else for Aquarius? You need to realize that the door is always open. There's no closed door there. There's open space. Free to roam. Let me see. What do you see a door to? Basically, I think you feel limited in moving forward toward possibly a leadership situation, because it could turn your community, your family, whatever, upside down, because it may cause you to definitely have to travel. You do see a closed door that will move you forward. And it's moving you toward a leadership role. But this is going to turn things upside down, I feel, within maybe a family situation, maybe another job situation. It's just going to turn things upside down because it's going to require a move for you, Aquarius, okay? Possibly on the bottom of the deck, I'm getting that you may have found the person that you think is definitely your equal, i.e. twin, and you would like to get the two of you together. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get the chakra cards out. Okay, let's go over here to where absolutely you need to, in the past, you needed to, you know, keep your health in check, because again, you were seeing things differently than others were, and it may have been, you know, anything to do with the holidays. It could have just been, you know, within your job, whatever. You just see things differently, and you were keeping your mouth shut, although you just kept watching, and you know, what you didn't feel completely was the way you would have done it, but you kept yourself guarded and you kept yourself from speaking out, I feel like. And you had to be careful with this, because this can, you know, cause mental health problems as well. Because you know who you are. You have discovered yourself. You know your wisdom, and you know the truth within you, deep within you. You know who you are. Okay, let me see this, because you are still basically in the present moment. You're keeping yourself very guarded. You're keeping yourself only listening to higher self messages. You're at home. You're basically, I feel like you're staying within, you know, your humble abode, because you feel spiritually led and guided. Because you've been feeling very complacent, just like I said, you've not been speaking anything. Mentally, it has you in the feeling of a cycle completion, and you just feel like, okay, I'm complacent. It could even be the winter, fall weather. Maybe you're not into that so much. Aquarius, I know you like the sun. I know you like the summer, so that could be very well it. But you do feel like you're divinely led and guided, and you're listening to spirit. You're staying around your area right now, okay, is what I'm getting. That come in heavy, because I feel like there is some grief, because you do, if you miss your person, because this is, if you keep being complacent and actually not realizing that you're being led and you're being guided spiritually, you're going to miss someone that you feel like is your, i.e. twin, your soulmate, or just your soulmate. This is someone that you see you can have success with as well, and this is going to cause grief. This could very well be a possible future outcome. What you need to do is, again, realize that that door that's shut is just a facade. There's no true door that's shut. So you just need to move forward. You feel like there's some trickery. We'll see some more. But what this is if you go ahead and move forward into your leadership ability, and yeah, it's going to turn things upside down. But I feel like if you move forward and do what you have to do for this leadership position, that this is a whole new beginning for you. This is going to renew your spirit, your mind, your heart, your soul. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, there's some impatience within you right now that's going on. Okay? Let's go ahead. And now I'm going to start out with, these are the closest to my holiday cards that I have for like Christmas and stuff. And it's basically because of the backs. And they're big. So we're going to start out with these. Okay, let me see for Aquarius. I want to see this definitely past this discovering yourself, knowing who you are. You see things differently. You like the way that you see things. You use your wisdom, and you use the wisdom of your heart, your intellectual emotions, your intellectual feelings, your higher self. You listen to your higher self speak to you. Show me this. And this is, let me remember. This isn't the Viscotti deck. This is, yeah. And I don't expect these to flip over. These are new. They're learning, and I have to do them a different shuffle. So, okay. Let's see the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Wands. We have eights here. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and get these out. We have strength. We have the Sun. And Judgment. Lovers. The Eight of Pentacles. Okay, let's go ahead and see before I go any farther. Okay, basically in the past, there was definitely, like I said, you were kind of holding back because you do see things differently. And you have to you had to show people how you seen things as well. And you were learning how to see things differently, like in their eyes, but you were seeing things like the way that you see them, and you were kind of like keeping your own visions out of everything. You were just more or less going with the flow. You were discovering yourself. You were discovering the truth within yourself, who you truly are, the true nature of your emotional intelligence, that you are a highly emotional, intelligent person. Again, I do feel like, you know, you had to stand up for yourself and put some strength and courage into speaking out. Yeah. Speaking out because you had options and decisions, and what you seen would be something worth your time, worth your effort into growing. You didn't feel like in the past that speaking out was worth your time or effort into growing anything substantial. There's a lot of choices that you did have. But I feel like now you're ready to communicate. You're ready to move forward. You're tired of being complacent. You're tired of just sitting around. You've listened to spirit messages. You know you're divinely guided and guarded as well. Led, okay? Let me see where you are led to. Let me see this leading. Well, there's communication coming in your way. And that's why you're moving. You're moving toward communication. You're communicating with somebody. Let me see this communication, please. Show me this communication. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Don't like these big ass cards. My hands are too small for them. They spell over. I'm hearing to take these, and these are a no. Maybe I should just pull these, huh? Oh, that was there. See, I'm already going. Okay, I've picked up a card from there as well too, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna pull these. Okay, the Eight of Wands. You definitely are getting communication, or you are communicating now. You're coming out of that stage of not, you know, actually having communication with anybody but you and your higher self. Knowing you're led and guided and guarded to move forward. Yeah. Ten of Hearts. This is, you know, your Happyville. This is Two Cats in the Yard. Life used to be hard, and everything is easy because of you. But you're a bit conflicted about this, I feel like, okay? Because you realize that, again, this is telling me the possible outcome is going to be that you're going to miss something. You're going to miss a victory with someone that is a soulmate. That you need to basically build yourself up with a little bit of strength and courage, Aquarius. Because, yeah, you don't want to miss this. I feel like that this is an Empress. with the Emperor. This is, as I said in the beginning, your IE, your equal, your twin. You definitely know how to rule and reign your kingdom together. You know that, again, we did have that where you could, you know that you can have victory with this person, and you'll have a lot of grief because this is your match. Okay, Aquarius, I basically do see a new beginning for you. There is a renewal. It may take movement, you actually moving, going someplace different. But again, you're resurrecting something within you, that leadership ability that sends you to this job where you're going to be the boss. You're going to be the leader, okay? Let me see. Yeah. It's just that you have to release and let go and let things fall away that's not supposed to be there anymore in order to walk into this new beginning, this rebirth. Yeah. Something that you're very passionate about. Something that I feel like that is very artistic to your spirit, your heart, your soul. And I do feel like that you're going to take a leap of faith and you're going to step out and go for this. I think that you basically are going towards somebody that's going to, you're going to find out this person is definitely your match, your equal. Must not have wanted that card, a new card. They told me to turn it over for the Lovers. Again, you know, I feel like that you do have options, you know, when it comes to these lovers. But you could be obsessed with somebody in particular, okay? On again, the bottom of the deck, you're definitely stepping out in faith. I feel like you're going to take these new offers, and I feel like there's more than one offer here. The energy's telling me that there's a possible job offer and a possible love interest, i.e. could definitely be a twin, you know, your equal coming in. We'll see. I'm going to go ahead with the Heaven and Earth. Okay. We're going down to some smaller cards because I really can't handle these big ones. Sounds funny. Okay, that was you. Let me see the Devil. This is somebody that has a lot of passion and desire for you, okay? Somebody that they want. In the past, they had a lot of passion and desire for you. They actually wanted equality within this connection, it feels like. But again, your perception was different. You were seeing things much different than this person, I feel like. Yeah. It ended up in heartbreak, okay? So now, basically, with the Five of Wands, you're still conflicted within yourself because you do know that there is, I feel like there's some passionate message coming into you that actually does want this, everything with you. This is house, home, family, a little white fence with 2 cats in the yard, or a dog and a cat, or whatever you want, an alligator, I don't know. But yeah, let me see this Three of Cups. This person has definitely been communicating spiritually, emotionally with, I feel like they're others around them about the oppression that they've been under because, yeah, they felt the change within your connection right now that's going on. Or this could be you. You know, take it how it resonates, Aquarius. But I do feel like that this is a divine connection. This is an Emperor and Empress connection. This is a connection that you know that you can grow with, that you can have victory with. You know that if you miss this connection, that you're going to be in grief. And you're willing to take the risk toward this connection. Let me see this. Excuse me, one fell. I'm not taking it. Didn't land right. Okay. Yeah, you're wanting to take this risk. You're not afraid of the risk, but you definitely are keeping yourself emotionally one-sided right now. You're keeping your emotions to yourself. Because you have a passion and desire where you want to go, what you want to do, what you want to create, where you want to create. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, let me see down here, because we have the Ace of Wands again. You're wanting to create. You definitely are moving forward. You're going toward a new beginning. You definitely, yeah, you're ending cycles and starting over again. You're resurrecting the gifts within you. Let me see this. We all have gifts, folks. We just haven't always unwrapped them. Okay? Yeah, you're going toward your Ten of Pentacles. This is your wealth. Your wealth, spiritually wealthy. You know, this is what you need to do. This is what's going to bring in your spiritual wealth, your financial wealth, all your wealth. Your wealth in love and emotions, your wealth, your totalness. Okay? Because it's time. Yep, it's time for you to move forward. It's time for you to get that nurturing love and care. And it's time to have some growth, production within your life and within your story. General. In your journey, sorry. Got choked up. Because you are emotionally mature. Not only are you emotionally mature, but you're very loving, giving, you're nurturing, you're healing. Okay, let's go ahead and let's get the, yeah, let's go ahead and confirm and clarify this. So I think pretty much got it. So we're getting the Rider-Waite out. Let me see, what is that deck called? This, I used Heaven and Earth, the first big cards. They are the Enchanted Tarot. And this is Rider-Waite-Smith. We're just going to confirm, clarify. Confirmation, clarification, please, for Aquarius. I feel like there was solid communication. Let me see this solid communication in the past. Yeah, solid communication, working hard for your money. People don't understand that the Queen of Pentacles, yeah, they may, you know, work, but they work hard for their money. They struggle for their money. It didn't just pop into, you know, their hands overnight. Okay, let me see this. Somebody's seen you work hard, Aquarius, definitely. Someone has been watching you work hard. Okay, let me see this here. Because, Aquarius, you've definitely communicated with Spirit over this oppression. Because things were changing for you. Yeah. It caused you to put your guards up and to overthink at times. And I felt, you know, seen that anyways. You just keeping your mouth shut. Just overthinking, keeping your mouth shut. This is the truth, though. Let me see. Yeah. I feel like that, Aquarius, you recognize truly just now, you're recognizing the fact that you definitely have an equal, i.e. twin flame, that you have turned your back on. You're regretting that, and you are now removing any obstacles and any, other choices from you at this time. Because you do feel brokenhearted. Okay. Let me see this. Because you feel like this is worth taking a risk. You're not paying attention to any offers right now that's coming in towards you. Because your attention is directed towards somebody, someone that you know you can create with, that you can have victory with, that you can have growth with. You know, you can be financially successful, wealthy with. Someone that you know that it's time for this. It's time for you to be loved and nurtured and taken care of as well. And that, again, this is someone you know that you have potential growing ability with. You can create with, okay? Let me see this. Let me see this with the King of Wands and all this going on here. This growth, this artistic adventure as well. Again, you've been seeing things and keeping yourself guarded so you don't actually speak out. You act like you don't see what you're seeing, but what you're seeing, you absolutely are. And what you're seeing is this King of Wands. You're seeing the creative side of you. The adventurous side. Okay, let me see this. This is what you're, you know, with the outcome. Yeah. Someone that you also have a lot of chemistry with. Okay, basically someone you feel like you can have everything that you've ever wanted with. Someone that you feel like it's time. It's time for this nurturing. It's time for this moving forward, to grow something, to, you know, bring something into fruition. This may be somebody, again, that you're planted seeds with, you're married to. You know, it's, again, it's how it resonates with you. Because you've been actually multitasking. Okay, let me see this multitasking. Again, you've been spiritually led to walk away. Okay. I'm not done. Huh. This ain't totally satisfying. The Lovers again. You do feel divinely led towards somebody. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's see. What is this? The Golden Tarot. No, maybe not. I think the Golden Tarot's Biscotti. I forget the name of this. I like this deck. It's pretty. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's see some more. You're watching somebody, or somebody's definitely watching you. This is somebody, well, there's a lot of emotions here. I feel like somebody's coming in. Somebody that wants to build with you. They have feelings for you. They have deep emotions for you. They're coming in with an offer. This was your past. You've been in your head. You realize that you have turned your back on your equal from your past. You're realizing this, Aquarius, and it's causing you a bit of grief and broken heart that you did this. Let me see this. Show me this for Aquarius, please. Show me for Aquarius. Because again, Aquarius, this person has watched you work hard. And I feel like, again, you're going through a cycle ending and a rebirth. And you definitely have been hurt, but you're still standing. And that's why you're kind of just keeping things quiet, because you see what you want to do, what you want to add to your life. Someone that you definitely have a lot of chemistry with, someone that you know you can create beautiful things with, and that you can have adventures with. Again, if you don't move forward and recognize this person, you're going to feel defeated. You're going to feel grief, okay? We have the devil out here. This could be a Capricorn. This could also be, like, we have Sagittarius, Capricorn out here, by the way. We have Scorpio. We have Leo. We have Earth. And we have air. Everybody just about is out here, okay? So, but I don't feel like this is anything toxic or whatever. I feel like this is just someone that you're saying that you've been obsessed with, that you do feel linked to. And by the way, even toxicity, that's our choice. The devil doesn't make you do anything. The devil is, you know, half of you. I mean, she got that God essence within you along with the devil essence within you. Yin and yang. Come on, folks. It's like the Incredible Hulk. Think about it, okay? Let me see this devil. This is somebody that definitely is obsessed with you. They're wanting to communicate with you, Aquarius. They see you multitasking, and they felt your spiritual walk away. And that's what I'm hearing. They felt your spiritual walk away. Yeah, they know that this was risky. You felt that this was a big risk they took. But again, this is somebody that's been listening to spirit messages, and someone that's determined that they're not going to have their heart broke, because they're not juggling anybody or multitasking with anybody, Aquarius. Because they know they're divinely led towards you. Lovers, right underneath each other on the side here. So what I'm basically seeing is definitely that you feel like that you have found your equal, i.e. your twin flame. and you're very impatient, but you're trying to stay grounded within your emotions and stable. You're wanting to nurture and to love this person. This is someone that you feel you're divinely led to. Again, this is someone you know the divine is putting this together, and that's what I'm seeing. You're willing to take a leap of faith, a step of faith toward this person. Let's go ahead and clean this up. Okay, clean up for Aquarius, please. Clean me up. Pass, clean up. I feel like that you felt abandoned in the past. Let me see this. Aquarius, you felt abandoned. Okay, and that's why you kind of, you're wounded, you know, but you're still standing. You're doing fine. Because you know that what you have is definitely like a fairy tale. You feel you've worked hard and all, but your life's still been like a fairy tale. Okay? Let me see this. You're getting communication from somebody that's very passionate for you. This is somebody that definitely feels that you're not only ascending, but you also have a lot of luck and good fortune within you, because you're still very much childlike. This person is definitely coming towards you, possibly by this new, you know, this next full moon. I think it's the last supermoon of the year, right? And yeah, this person does see you as definitely a divine feminine, a lady. So I may be talking to a divine feminine, but take it how it resonates again. And this person does. They see you as a star. They see you as everything that can make them happy. And I feel like you feel the same way. Okay? Yeah, things are clearing up for you. You're starting to see things in the perspective that Spirit was guiding you toward anyway. And that's what I heard. Okay, bottom of the deck, yeah. You might be receiving an apology for something, okay? Okay, let's go ahead and, yeah, let's see what's up with, this is, well, Ganja deck. I just want to get a little pulse on this. Manifester, definitely. Your creator source essence is within you, Aquarius, and you know this. Yeah, because you're intergalactic mastery, and this is your confirmation. You've mastered yourself. You've mastered the, you know, the self inside of you. You're a space kid. You're not a space cadet. You're an astronaut. Okay? You're an astronaut. You have definitely done crafted that, so I could be speaking to someone that, you know, can handle high quantities of, you know, the Lord's lettuce, let's just say. The witch doctor. But you hold a lot of wisdom, Aquarius, and you definitely are going to use this wisdom to get what you want and desire. Okay, bottom of the deck, let's see, we have Bride, Freedom, and this actually is Aquarius, without a doubt. Freedom, that's how I feel, Aquarius. I feel your energy always is just being free, okay? Let's go ahead and get you some charms. kind of go how they throw. So let's move this card out of the way a little bit so I can see how they fell and what I see. I may have to stand up to do this because there's some over here. Yeah. Okay, I definitely see a divine masculine at peace because he's not letting this cycle end. Yeah, I do see basically the way that that's doing the moon, the quarter moon there. I believe that's making a whole moon the way it's stuck in there. So I definitely see communication by a full moon, because this person definitely does see you as someone that is very fortunate, very lucky, somebody that does know how to grow, has deep roots. Yeah, somebody that's very well connected to the earth and nature, someone that does like adventure, and someone that they feel like you definitely do hold the key to their heart, which again, they feel like that you're very lucky. And yeah, this is someone that actually does see you. This is a fairy tale. This is a fairy tale love. This is a love that they have never experienced before. This person may be 40 years old, and or the number 40 has something to do with this, okay? That's what I'm getting. So that's what I see for you, Aquarius. Again, I'm sorry, I am taking my time. However, you know, I've been recuperating, so you know, until I completely am in my full state, I cannot come in all the time. Yeah, I mean, it's still not where I want to be. I still don't feel like myself, okay? I don't feel like anybody else, but I don't feel like my true self, okay? I feel like a version of myself that I've never been, and it's hard for me to accept and to maneuver into a slower pace of life, okay? It's really hard for me too, because I am a multitasker myself, and I like to, yeah, I tend to have more than one or two, or sometimes more than 10 irons in the fire, doing my thing, and I just, yeah, it's not been that way. So I've been trying, Aquarius, okay? And remember, just be kind to one another. And if you watch me all the way through, just consideration's sake, you know, hit that thumbs up button. If you know, vibe with my jive, you know, jive is a talk, you know, if you vibe with my jive, go ahead and subscribe. Haha, that rhymed. I'm a poet and don't know it. Ha! No, I do know it. Anyways, it vibes with, you know, go ahead and subscribe. Hype me up. It doesn't matter. You so tired of the bullshit competition, all that. There's a million of us out there or more, and we all don't read the same. And I am not really a fortune teller. I just think these cards help us with some situations that we get stuck in at times, and situations that we may not have the answer to. Which leads me to this. Here soon, after Christmas, I'm going to be doing a $1 question read, a yes or no question. And depending on my mood and how well I feel that day, I may, you know, if I get a maybe or I get something, I'll figure out why. But it will be definitely $1 per question, yes or no. And but until then, be kind to one another. Yeah. Know that you're always loved, and I'll see you when I see you. Until then, Aquarius, be you. Love you. Bye.